Here we go.
All right, Jeff finally caught a fish. Oop, I just missed one. Looks like a little boy.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
That's right. Oh! Dang, snagged again.
Oh, that's just my size. Gator. Roar. All right, we'll get him back.
Nice
Practice
one,
makes perfect.
nice one, Jeff. Proud of you. I'm proud of you on that.
I do what I can there.
A good question you, Steve, the cameraman, brought up is the license. Now here on the Mississippi River, you guys, including me, all have Wisconsin licenses. And the law reads on the Mississippi River from railroad tracks to railroad tracks. And right over to the east-southeast of us is the railroad tracks on the Minnesota side. And then, of course, behind us, a couple miles over, is the tracks for the Wisconsin side. Anywhere in between, both licenses are good. Another thing that was brought up is limits. Here on the Mississippi River where we're at, the limit is 6 per day per person with a possession limit of 12. So legally, each one of us could have 6 fish today, and if we fished here again tomorrow, we could each go home with 12 fish. Now I got a snag here, and there she popped out. And that is that. Now, and then another thing that was brought up, Steve, the cameraman, brought up, was the length limit. Where we're at here, there is no length limit on the Saugers. There is a length limit on the walleyes. They have to be 15 inches. But now that can change in certain parts of the river, so you make sure you always check the regulations in the area that you're fishing so that you don't end up with a ticket presuming that it's got to be 15 inches and it might be 16 inches, for example.
Sure, I got a fish on.
Is it in the mouth?
God, I hope so.
Is it fighting or is it...
Yeah, it's fighting.
Oh, good.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, he's legal. He chinned it. Hop him right up in the boat. Poof! Yep, that's a nice fish. Nice fish.
It's a little lighter in color than the other ones.
Oh, Randy's got one. That one's hooked right through. Right, I got one.
A double!
Bet you mine's bigger than yours, Randy.
Oh,
Fumble! I got a double keeper anyway, Randy, and I told you mine was smaller than yours.
that one felt nice.
That's nice. He's got the nicer fish there, though.
Well, that was a quick little 3 fish.
Spurt.
Yeah.
Catch.
Randy, just show this one.
But your fish doesn't matter. Don't care.
I don't catch too many.
He's such a poser.
I am.
Good, right? Oh, there we go.
All right, Jeff.
Hey!
Nice one. Hooked in the mouth, too.
That's
Yeah.
right. We're keeping this one.
Andy.
It's a nice fish.
Ah, hook fell right out. Perfect. Thank you, Randy.
Nice fish, Jeff. One thing I noticed is, if it's really cold water, if I fish with fire line, or the braided, it kind of builds up on there.
Yes, it does.
But if you fish with a mono, then you can kind of get away with a little bit
That is true.
of the colder.
But I will say this much, as long as you're vertical jigging, you can use what I call the super lines, the fire lines, the Power Pros, the suffixes, whatever it may be, because if you have any ice buildup, it's going to be right where your line's at the water, and that's it.
Okay.
And for me, I do better fishing with the super lines than I do the mono. There's less stretch, there's more feeling. Now, I will tell you this much, if you can see this, see how this is a light blue line? Now, this is a super line. It's actually made by Suffix, and it's a new line. It's what they call an ice line. Now, exactly how they make it, I don't know, but I'm guessing that they incorporate some type of a wax in the line, and it does not pick up the moisture and absorb it in the line as bad as what a fire line does. Power Pro also makes a line like it too, and I've been messing with those two this year, and I'm very happy with the results. Yesterday when it was so cold, I was still out there casting with it. Now a little ice build up on it, but it wasn't bad, whereas if I'd have been throwing fire line.
Yeah, that'd be
in
all
2
ball.
casts, I'd have had this long sheet of ice hanging on my line.
Huh.
And you know, so far the results have been very good. And I'm just messing with the 2 right now, so I can't tell you that the Suffolk is better than the Power Pro or vice versa. I haven't spent enough time to look in the eye and say one's better than the other. But it is good, and I'm using 2-pound diameter, 10-pound test is what I'm using.
Oh, nice Sauger. Yep. Here we go. Let's see. We even keep the cameraman working. Yep. Running the camera in one hand, jigging in the other. Yeah.
Now, you know, Jeff, that you can mouth these guys. Go ahead, try it. Don't do that at home.
That's why the good Lord invented gloves.
Don't do that at home.
Hey, I'll try anything at least 3 times.
There we go. He's just a little guy. No, I guess he ain't that little. Oh.
Hey, those eat good too.
Yeah, no, I thought he was smaller than that. Another nice fish.
You feel used, Steve?
Not really.
Okay.
Good fish here. Let's see the hook set. Or is he snagged?
Yeah, he's probably snagged, but it feels good.
It feels good.
It's a good fight till you get him to the surface. Yeah, he's snagged. Good fish though.
Oh, that's the best. That's a nice big sauger there.
Yeah.
Oh well, see you another day.
Yeah. Ooh, snagged really well, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, right in the belly there. Hey, Steve's got one.
Got one, Steve? I got one.
All right. To the keeper.
It feels pretty nice.
Good.
Your tone changes when the camera's on there,
I
big
heard
fella.
drag. I heard drag. Lift him right up in the boat. Don't mess around with him.
Whoa! Bounced off the side of the boat.
He was heavier than I thought. What's the biggest one of these saugers you've ever caught?
You mean since I've been up here, Randy, or
Yeah,
period?
Just period for start.
Period. Oh, I've probably caught a dozen to 15 saugers over 5 pounds
Oh my God.
in my life. Yeah, those are true monsters.
Now those
They are.
That's like what, 23 inches or something?
Yeah, 22 and a half to 24 inches, depending on the fish and you know how she's been eating. Yeah, when you get a sauger over 5 pounds, that's like catching, for me, that's like catching a 12-pound walleye.
Wow.
You know, because walleyes our saugers just don't get as big as what a walleye does. But in my opinion, I think a sauger's twice as pretty as what a walleye would ever be. But I like all the black contrast to it, especially when they've been up in shallow water, because you know, a sauger, Randy, when it goes up in shallow water, it has somewhat the traits of a chameleon. It will change its color. It will get a lot darker, and the black splotches will really, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
It'll really show up. But now the problem with this is I dropped it down to the bottom, and I felt weight, and then I'm bringing this fish up upside down.
Oh.
I snagged it, so I'm gonna bring it up nice and slow, because I don't want to hurt it. It happens. There ain't nothing you can do about it. But see how I'm bringing it up upside down? It just happened to be where I was. It's too bad. It's a nice sauger, but we can't keep it because it wasn't caught right. And we'll pop it. Oh boy, tough. There we go. None the worse. Sorry, fish. Next year.
It's fighting good. It's not belly hooked. Might be tail hooked.
No excuse for not taking.
Hey, that's a keeper. Right in the boat. I've done that before.
In the morning.
Fishing bass.
Hey, now.
There we go.
Or
right,
thinking
folks.
about the first flush.
It's the last hour, the last day. We need one more fish.
Get it right here, baby. This is gonna win the coffee bet right here. Yep. Yes, sir. Those guys gotta pour my coffee, put the cream in and the sugar, and stir it up really nice for me, because that was the bet one.
Did we agree to that? I don't remember agreeing
Whoa.
to that. Nice fish.
Hey, that's a happy day, aren't you happy for me?